Weather Rate, sponsored by AC Designs.
Good afternoon, folks, and welcome in. I'm meteorologist Ross Mumau, joined as always by Chief Meteorologist Lewis Turner here, taking a look at what is still Hurricane Melissa, Category 2 storm, Lou. Sustained winds as of 2 p.m., 100 miles per hour. It is now traversed not only over Jamaica, but over Cuba, and is now making its way through the Bahamas as we speak.
Yep, southeastern Bahamas getting it now with potential 7-foot storm surge there, which that's significant for those islands because very flat. Keeping in mind now, I know when we say Bahamas, and it's a point we continue to bring up, Bahamas pretty long chain of islands, right?
Yeah.
So got to be ultra specific when we're talking about where, because places like Nassau, Grand Bahama, and then you get up towards the Abacos, Freeport, and then Marsh Harbor, Turtle Cay, which I know a lot of folks around here vacation to, great little out islands, those are fine. So that's gonna be just fine, and this will be quick through there. It is picking up speed now, so we're going to start to see it eject back into the Atlantic, and perhaps Bermuda. It'll be interesting. I am curious if it manages to officially dodge all the little islands in the Bahamas for an official landfall.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, it'll be very close because they kind of dot the map, but it is possible it could kind of split the channel there, and potentially miss. I mean, Bermuda's a tiny target, but there is. We were talking yesterday on that the stream with Dr. Nab of the Weather Channel, saying this could potentially have 5 landfalls. Between a couple in the Bahamas, we've had Jamaica, Cuba, and then perhaps Bermuda. Without it ever being a threat to the southeastern United States. But man, I mean, just kind of flashing back with all of Melissa, and since we began watching this, it has been a long time that we've been talking about, just from the beginning where we were talking about potential development, even before it had been shaded by the Hurricane Center as a yellow, and you know what I mean? Just it was a wave from essentially just slowly moving across from the African coast, and it kind of not to toot our horn, but it kind of verifies what we had been saying for almost a month and a half, 2 months now, as we got kind of to the latter half of our hurricane season, which is just wait for the Caribbean. Yeah. Just kind of wait on that because...
Well, we've been saying that pretty much since the beginning of the month, right? We've seen so many Atlantic storms kind of in the eastern part of the basin, but the Gulf and the Caribbean specifically really didn't see all that much yet. Yeah. And there was just a lot of energy to use up there. I did see something online earlier, and I'm sure we could show it graphically here then too, about like the wake that Melissa has left. But the ocean heat content has gone down substantially. Just south of Jamaica now. Just because of how much moisture and heat and energy the storm has absorbed and sucked up.
Yeah, I mean, when you think about the energy required and created between evaporation and condensation within the storm, to create 185 mile an hour winds, that's unbelievable. And a part of that was how deep the warm water was. We talk about sea surface temperatures, but that was deep warm water. So as it churns along, a lot of times it's churning up so much water that it'll hinder its own development because it's churned up cooler water down below. And that just simply wasn't the case because it's such deep warm water. And now you kind of have to see how long that will last if more warmer water can move in from other parts of the Caribbean. But, maybe indicator of better things to come. The wind field now is showing, with this modeling at least, perhaps missing Bermuda, but nonetheless getting hurricane force gusts, so those damaging winds.
What are the chances that, how small of an island Bermuda is out there in the middle of the ocean? What are the chances that they get multiple storms in the same year?
Not great.
Because what was Aaron didn't hit
Aaron
them,
missed.
But Imelda
kind of brushed. Jerry did what? It's kind of running together.
Karen was way up in the North Atlantic.
Yeah, Karen was a weird one just out there.
I just feel like Bermuda's kind of been on a high alert for the past like 2.5 months here now because they've had so many storms either go right by them or around them. They've kind of been in the crosshairs, not necessarily taking a direct hit, but they've been close to it. A couple times here now.
What a season. And we're not done yet. I mean, we got to get to the end of November, and while nothing official from the Hurricane Center other than Melissa, over the next 7 days. You get to weeks 2 and 3, it's still the kind of usual suspects as far as areas we need to watch as we get kind of into early and mid-November.
So hopefully, fingers crossed.
Yeah, we just kind of continue the way we've been doing. And because of all the fronts that have come across, we've had this great protective barrier essentially, and now we're seeing that atmospheric ballet happen.
I just love this shot.
It's a beautiful shot, and it tells a story. Right?
Well, there's just so much going on, right?
Yeah. You've got the comma shape with the area of low pressure dragging this front across for us tonight. So story maybe A is this front is going to cross Jacksonville, but most likely any rain would be, well, most people are either settled in for the night or calling it a night. I think maybe there's the rowdies out at RV City and folks who might want to be doing a little Florida-Georgia partying that might get, you just be prepared 8, 9, 10 o'clock, sometime well after sunset, when you might get a couple of showers out there. But the bigger story with that is going to be the cold air. And then, the 1A story is how this is impacting Melissa and doing that dance and shoving that storm out to sea.
What kind of dance do you think it is?
It's
not a tango.
No. Gosh, I've been watching a lot of Dancing with the Stars, so I should have my dance routines. Maybe a square dance.
A square dance? They're not doing that on Dancing with the Stars.
No, they are not.
How about the foxtrot?
Foxtrot. Thank you. That's one. They mention it every Tuesday night on Dancing with the Stars.
How do they announce it? Now, dancing the foxtrot.
Yes, that's exactly how they do it.
Melissa and the cold front.
That's perfect. You got a future in this, Ross.
Yeah, announcing, yes.
Well done. So we got the front that is coming through. There's a look at the radar with satellite, and a few of those showers, nothing severe, not even really picking up any lightning currently. So just a little bit of rain coming along with this thin line out even still towards Tallahassee and well west of Lake City. So it's going to be later on this evening, as futurecasting would suggest. Lake City by a little after dinner time, moving right up I-10, and then, as mentioned, it could get a little downpour 9 to 11 o'clock. We'll kind of watch that around the metro area in southeast Georgia.
Yeah, I think I had said earlier, kind of for the entirety of the first coast, 8 to 11, but to be more specific, I think that's a good 9:30 to 11 for Jacksonville specifically.
Yeah.
And the metro. And then after that, Lou, clears on out. A lot of colder, drier air kind of getting brought in on the back side of this system. As you mentioned, not only doing the foxtrot with Melissa, pushing it further off to the northeast, but just wrapping in, I don't want to call it Arctic air because it's not Arctic, but it is the origin source of this air is up across kind of northern Canada.
Coming down the Canadian Rockies.
Yes, coming down out of the plains.
Yeah.
So much more fall-like feeling air to a certain regard.
So we are waking up. I mean, the difference between the beaches and inland, not overly drastic, but it's certainly in the morning, it's a light hoodie, not a bad idea. Yeah. And will be noticeably cooler in the morning. Kind of had that little break today, a little sunnier and warmer out there with the southerly winds ahead of our front. But that cold air is coming, and even as we get those upper 40s for Friday, I mean, we could do even, modeling may even have it a little over. We might be even cooler than that. So
this is officially layers season.
Yeah, we're getting there, and we need it. And it's Halloween. I mean, we're getting into spooky season. You want to be trick or treating.
You don't want to be sweating in your suit.
No,
that's not enjoyable.
And we've done that. We need a season where we're not doing that. So
especially if you're wearing like one of those plastic masks.
Yeah.
Or something that is not comfortable.
It's humid in the face.
Yes.
And we don't want that. Not the
in the face.
In the face.
In the face.
That's not where you want it. So it will be good Friday night for trick or treating. But tomorrow looking stellar.
Yeah.
Dry air punches in, a little cooler, but sunny. We got sunshine on our shoulders. And, you talk about hitting a high of 70, but a majority of the day is spent in the 60s.
And I will add, it's going to be a little bit breezy.
Yeah.
So that might make things feel just a few degrees cooler. I don't want to really use the term a wind chill because it's really not that cold.
Right.
But it might actually feel like the mid 60s rather than the upper 60s most of the day.
And that'll be most of the day. And we might spend a quarter hour at 70, and we'll officially hit 70 as a high. But overall, a day in the 60s. It'd be very nice.
You want to take a quick break here and then talk about
Oh, it's that time. Yeah,
trick-or-treating
4:40.
specifically and then Florida, Georgia?
Love it.
Stay tuned, folks. Welcome back, folks. 2 days away here now from Halloween. Today was actually costume day here at First Coast News.
Yeah.
We're supposed to wear Halloween costumes. What did you say yours was supposed to be?
Supposed to be.
Oh, okay. I thought you had one. Maybe you had just left it in the car. Had you worn it
Oh,
earlier?
the
And I
Dalmatian. Oh, you mean the Dalmatian that I'm going to be for Friday night?
Yes.
No, I did not bring my Dalmatian suit in.
Oh, okay.
That's special for. I need the great reveal to be with my daughter, who's going to be Cruella DeVille.
Lovely.
Listen, we had some great costumes around First Coast News. We decided to do it on a Wednesday instead of the Friday because I think a lot of people are going to be out Friday. Our schedule is going to be a little different because I'm actually doing the morning show Friday. You're going to be here for the evenings Friday because we got a bunch of folks who are going to be enjoying Halloween kind of off. So it'll be a little different look. It'll be my first time back doing mornings in a long time. So see if my alarm clock works.
I bet there's going to be some people who probably miss you.
Or
will be
like, oh, God, this guy. But it is fortunate because I will get out early enough to go trick or treat. So appreciate that, Ross. Classic Halloween question that we're going to ask.
Yeah.
At every Halloween, whenever you're doing any level of broadcast, what's the Halloween candy? What's your favorite?
Oh, Butterfinger.
Butterfinger.
Yeah,
nice.
Probably. Well, I think
that's a great poll.
Reese's is an easy one to say.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go a little different route.
Butterfinger is great.
Yeah.
And I don't ever eat a chocolate bar. Like, it's so rare. It's Halloween. That's when I get after it.
You're not a chocolate guy?
Oh, no, I love chocolate, but I can't. I don't know, man. Getting up there. Watch.
You stay active.
I stay active. I know, but
see, that's why you got to get the bag of like the small candies.
Yeah.
And limit yourself. That's what I try to do.
Well, we've had candy around First Coast News all day because of the Halloween thing, and I just found myself sort of like if you have a bucket of popcorn at the movie theater and you're just like, I'm not even hungry, but I'm going to eat it.
Oh yeah, you eat the whole thing.
You're just going to eat the whole thing. I'm like, man, I just downed 8,000 calories of popcorn.
Heck yeah, dude.
And I have been going to every bucket and just but I have to go to different buckets at different departments around the station because I don't want to be the guy who's like, oh, Lewis, you're back again.
You've been here 4 times.
You're back again
in 15 minutes.
So I go to sales and I'm like, you know what? Maybe just one. And so Butterfinger is a great poll. It's if I'm eating, if I go in the gas station, I'm like, you know what, I'm getting myself a candy bar. I'm going to get a Snickers, but that's not my Halloween go-to. Because I never see these around. But I love a Crunch bar.
Oh, okay.
Like a Nestle Crunch bar. It's just got little rice pieces in it, or whatever it is.
Yeah.
The crispy. Love it. And that's like a classic. You're going to get 1 million of them in the kids' trick or treat bag, and that I just rob them. You know what I mean?
I feel like that's a good like parade candy too.
It's great. Toss out the Crunch Bar.
Growing up, we always went to like a fall foliage kind of parade.
Yeah.
And I feel like something that was always tossed out was
Crunch Bar.
a Crunch Bar. Yeah.
And listen, the candy's not melting. All right, chocolate's not melting.
Don't have to worry about it.
Friday night, you're going to be great. And those 10 o'clock, Halloween party wrap-ups. There's always a great block party a couple streets down from me. One guy even buys 1,000 hot dogs and is giving everybody hot dogs as they come by. And that's
a lot of Frankfurters.
It's a lot of wieners, and they throw those things out. I mean, just like they're giving out all the candy, they run out really fast. But it's like one of those houses you got to get to quick. I got to get it. I got to get.
You got to get. That's the first stop.
Yeah, you got to run over there because they're going to go out, and they always have a fog machine and a DJ. Well, somebody's spinning some music. I don't know if it's a pro DJ.
Little mixtape.
But look at our lows. Saturday morning, the 30s for the first time this season are not out of the question for many. Just west side of Jacksonville, over towards Baker County too, and Lake City, Valdosta, Folkston. I mean, I don't see Waycross. Hey, Waycross, Blackshear, waking up potential 30s up there. So we'll have that kind of in our mind as we're waking up, maybe to some crispy grass.
I was going to say, we're thinking chances for frost is going to be quite low for most.
Yeah.
Maybe a few patchy spots here or there.
If you were to put it in terms of how we do percentage of precipitation and in a percentage format, I would say we're at 5% chance, of seeing a little, but it's not zero.
It's not zero.
Especially those upper corners of Ware County, Pierce County, Charleston County, perhaps on that leading edge. You're going to have to be in those middle 30s, right? You're going to have to. For where temperatures are measured, you wonder, well, it's not freezing at 35, 36. Well, no, but at the surface compared to 6 feet up where you're getting readings.
Rather than 6 feet down.
6 feet. They don't want to be 6 feet down.
No.
Be a little warmer there, but you get on the surface, and those feet make a difference because
they do.
That cold air will settle right in.
Yeah.
You get some crispy grass going. Would you need to protect plants? Nope, we're not there yet. We're not there yet, unless you have the world's most sensitive hibiscus. I don't know what other plant. I'm not my horticulture experience not the highest, but I don't know what's extreme sensitive plant you're going to need to really worry about up in Ware County. So you're going to be fine. But your average first frost, we're getting to that. I mean, this would be November 1st. We're talking about Saturday morning. So you're kind of on that very leading edge to where you're getting, maybe it would be seasonable. All the way down through, Jacksonville and the Metro, we're waiting until December really for inside the Beltway, and then the beaches is kind of hey, maybe you don't even see it.
It's hard to reach that there with the influence of the water.
It happens, but you may not see it. So.
Look, the cold start on Saturday, it's going to make it tough. I know myself, a couple friends, we're going to the Florida-Georgia game. What to wear?
Yeah.
And even I've kind of been going through this in my head a little bit.
Yeah.
Because you want to stay warm in the morning, especially if you're getting out there and tailgating, right?
Yeah.
So you kind of need the jeans. You need the sweatshirt.
Yep.
But we're probably going to warm up anywhere between 25 to 30 degrees by the middle of the afternoon, by kickoff at 3:30.
It's a big swing.
You start the morning off in the 40s, but you're ending the afternoon in the low 70s.
Yeah.
And you're going to have to shed those layers. But what if you don't have somewhere to take, let's say, your sweatshirt? You don't want to carry it with you kind of thing?
It's one of those things where I think you just got to just be hot for a few hours because what's going to end up happening is the sun's going to go down and then you're going to regret leaving that jacket in the car or whatever you did with it.
How about the old tie around the waist? Little flannel shirt or sweatshirt that you tie around the waist?
Or go UVA Charlottesville fraternity boy style and throw it over the shoulders.
Oh,
tie it up.
Yeah, a little preppy.
Yeah, be preppy.
Okay.
Be preppy with it.
Interesting you say UVA Charlottesville because as soon as you said that, I knew exactly what you meant.
You know what I meant.
Know someone who went to school there, and I was like, yep, that tracks 100%.
Of course it does.
That was great.
I love taking strays at other colleges.
I
love
that.
Just a stray shot at the Chardonnay sippers of.
Just a quick little jab there.
But it's functional.
Yeah.
It'll work just fine, but it is going to be cool for the morning tailgaters and our RV city friends getting out that first kind of open up the door of the RV, swing it open, see your breath.
Yeah.
You know,
Fresh.
get those something to warm the spirits with little spirits, and then for the game itself, warm. But I'm telling you, by the end of this sunset at 6:38, you know, we're getting that sun goes down. It's going to start dropping.
It drops pretty fast after that.
Pretty quickly. We got another break to take, so we're going to do that and talk a little bit more right after this.
Lou, we talked a little bit about Saturday
Yeah.
and the game here in Jacksonville. Let's talk Sunday now for the back half of the weekend. You got any plans on Sunday? How are we looking?
What plans do we have as a family on Sunday? I know I'm playing drums at church, so come on out to Longleaf. Hang out with me,
Hallelujah.
play some church drums. Saturday, I won't be participating in the Florida-Georgia festivities. I am hosting, as in on the microphone, for a 5K.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so
Fun.
I'll be calling the finish line for a 5K there in Fruit Cove. So that'll be fun. Fruit Cove Baptist, not my church, but hanging out with them anyhow. And
Pretty nice weather to
but
go
good
for a
weather
run there.
for it.
Yeah.
I mean, it's looking like
50s?
it's really nice Saturday morning. Then Sunday church weather a little bit better, a little warmer in the afternoon. We've kind of put the cloud in there, and we Ross and I are talking about rain chances for Sunday. They're low, not zero, but they're low. So we're not, worried about you having any plans washed out on Sunday. I just don't want you caught off guard if, say, we catch a quick drizzle, Sunday maybe along the coastal areas or some of our southern counties. And then we do have another front. Again, the parade of fronts. We do have another one coming in time for the first of our week. So we're looking at some pretty good, better rain chances come Monday.
Yeah, and I think this is the latest modeling from the European. It's going to kind of be a front and a low across the northern Gulf, right?
Yep.
Some models take it a little bit further north. Some keep it a little bit further south of I-10. And bring this model, actually, the most recent run, brings it across rather quickly, so that by Monday afternoon and evening, it's already to our east and northeast, which would be interesting.
Which would be better for Tuesday.
Yes, it would lower rain chances.
Lower
for
rain
Tuesday
chances.
then.
We were looking at some timing. It's still early with some modeling, especially with the low setup and the orientation of that and how far north or south the tracks matters, and then the speed matters with it as well. So we do have the next rainmaker for us and the best chances will be Monday. And then we had the chance in on Tuesday just in case of timing or any wraparound moisture with that low. But, we may need to drop that or see how things shift as we get more data. But we will just be watching the first of the week for the next best rain chances. And then it looks like we kind of sunny up for a while, even behind that. beyond, and if we're going 7 to 10 days out. So not too bad. But a lot going on just here at the end of this week. I mean, this is a big forecast with
huge weekend.
A lot going on this weekend.
Halloween, Florida, Georgia, and then something we haven't touched on really yet at all is we fall back this weekend.
Back. Yeah, extra hour of sleep. And
which, do you like falling back or springing forward?
Now I like.
Or do you not like them at all?
I wish we didn't do either.
Okay.
I honestly wish normal was daylight saving time. I wish summertime days were that, those hours were all year. Mm-hmm. Because standard time, even though days get longer in the summer, standard